Disclaimer: a life coach is not a mental health professional. We are not therapists, psychologists, or psychiatrists. We do not treat mental illness. Information provided is not intended to treat any illness. Please contact your doctor if you feel you need assistance with a mental health issue. Any information gathered during coaching sessions, groups, or workshops will be kept 100% confidential unless an individual discloses they are a threat to themselves or someone else. For full rules, disclosures, privacy policy, and national resources for mental health, please visit www.ryflc.com/disclosures.
Hi, thank you for joining me today on Renew Your Faith with Sherry. I am Sherry Stevens, certified master life coach and lover of all things that have to do with human nature. Today, I wanted to have a conversation with you about 7 little words that we need to remove from our vocabulary when we are talking about our actions. So grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and I hope you decide to stay a while. So the 7 little words that I'm talking about are I can't, I have to, and I should. We all say these words. We all have used them probably today. But I want to let you in on a little secret. We don't have to do anything. We don't want to. I want to start with I have to. We started using this phrase way back when, probably when we were kids. And it was always related to something that we felt we had to do, but didn't want to do. Because there was a consequence attached to it. As kids, we didn't have as much control over our own lives as we do as adults. Nor did we enjoy the consequences if we didn't do something. For example, I have to go home when you are enjoying playing with your friends or hanging out with your best friend at their house. Your mom's made that dreaded phone call saying, send Sherry home. Me as a teenager. I have to go. I have to go home. Because you knew the consequence was you'd get grounded, you'd at least get yelled at, and nobody wanted that. So you had to go home. But as adults, we set our own consequences and we decide whether or not we're willing to live with those consequences. When you say, I have to go home as an adult, it either means A, you want to go home, B, you don't enjoy what you're doing, or C, you've put a consequence on yourself and therefore you need to go home. An example of that would be, I have to go make dinner. Do you really have to? Maybe not. We could always decide to do a leftover night or order something in or pick something up. Think ahead and leave something there for the children. So those are options. And then it goes back to A or B. You want to go home, or you don't enjoy what you're doing. If you say, I have to make dinner, maybe the instance is that you have young children and you're not going to have them rummage around trying to figure out something to eat. So in that case, you want to go make dinner for your children so that they have a nutritious meal and they go to bed with full bellies. It's a want, not a have to, because you're serving a need. And I think where we go wrong with these statements is there's a disingenuousness about them because we're not being completely honest behind that statement. As we look for our authentic selves, our true selves, it's very important that we are honest with ourselves, our inner dialogue, that we're being honest with the people that we're talking to and our intentions. And using statements such as I have to or I should is ambiguous. So, in these particular cases, we need to eliminate them as much as possible. The same goes for I should. Usually, I should is used in a case where there was an expectation. So, you were expected to hang up your clothes as soon as they came out of the dryer because we don't want the clothes getting wrinkled. Your mom didn't want to iron them, so she put the expectation, you need to hang these clothes up right now. Now, we still say it as if I should go and hang up these clothes. Why should you? Why should we? Why do we have to keep doing it the way that was expected? Could you iron the clothes tomorrow? Could you throw them back in the dryer when you're ready to hang them up tomorrow? Is it that you don't want to hang up the clothes or don't want to iron them? We're starting to be more authentic with the way that we're thinking. I don't want to iron tomorrow, so I'm going to go and hang up the clothes. Telling your friend, I want to spend some time with you. I want a girls' night out. But I'm going to go hang up these clothes because I don't want to iron them tomorrow. And I'll be 10 minutes behind you. Intention. There isn't an expectation because you're not putting an expectation upon yourself. Now I'm going to get to I can't, which is by far the worst of the offenders. I can't is used a lot as an excuse. this becomes insidious in a lot of the things that we do. For instance, when somebody asks you, well, why don't you go back to school? And we say, I can't. Well, why can't you? Why can't you go back to school? You haven't been banned from the internet. You haven't been banned from college campuses. Why can't you? And a lot of times we end up using excuses rather than being truly honest with ourselves and others. We use excuses like, I don't have time. When we spend 3 hours a night watching TV, 2 hours on TikTok or Instagram, that's 5 hours of time that could be dedicated to a class a day sometimes. Or we say something like, I don't have the money, but we are spending $30, $40 a week getting coffee every morning, spend $100 a week eating out with coworkers, spend $100 or more a month buying stuff off of Amazon. If you totaled that all up, it's more than a class tuition and books for at least one course, maybe two. And we know that we haven't done the research on scholarships, grants, doing the government application for government grants. Another one is it'll take too long. Taking too long is a matter of perspective. Oh, it'll take at least 4 years to finish this degree. Okay, but we can keep putting it off, and 4 years is going to go by one way or the other. We could be taking a couple of classes every semester, and in that 4 years, we're done. Or we can spend another 4 years hoping that we'll do it. Or at least say that we're hoping that we'll do it when we have the time, when we have the money, when honestly, what we're really saying is, yeah, I would like to go back to school, but only if it's easy and I don't have to give up anything. When we make excuses, it's easier to just say, I don't want to. I don't want to go back to school. Or I'm not ready. I'm not ready to do it right now. That's more authentic. That's more in line with our true self. It's just getting honest with ourselves. and in turn being honest with others. It's not that we can't, we don't want to, or we're not ready to. That's what we're trying for, is that authenticity, that honesty, not just with other people. We need to live out loud. We need to not be afraid to be who we are. And we need to not use these masking words for our actions. I understand that there are times that you truly can't. With wages the way they are now and the recession and everything that's going on, it's hard to find that extra money. Or you have plans that you've already made that you don't want to break. Or a child is sick. But say that instead. I'm trying to do that more myself on my own journey. And I would like to see you succeed more on tapping in to your true self, being more honest with the true self. It's actually very freeing. We can go on whatever journey that we decide. The only expectations that we need to live up to are our own. The only thing that we have to do is be honest. If you're out there and you feel like you need some support, that you may be interested in getting in touch with a life coach. If you're looking to find more fulfillment in your life, or you've been on a journey that has taken you up mountains and across rivers, and now you don't know where you want to go, please feel free to reach out to me. You can schedule a care call. It's a free 20-minute call, and we can discuss where you are and where you want to go. I'm here for you, even if it's just to listen. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon. Have a blessed day.